Hey Hornets, I'm Sam Malone with State Hornet. In honor of Women's History Month, we're at Tipsy Putt, a women-owned business owned by Sac State alumna Jennifer Robinson. Tipsy Putt is downtown, located right next to the Golden One Center. Let's go check it out. Located in the heart of Sacramento, Tipsy Putt connects to the community by hosting events from bingo to alumni nights. Robinson explains what makes Tipsy Putt special.
So Tipsy Putt is an indoor mini golf bar and restaurant. In Sacramento, we're located right next to the Golden One Center. We do a lot of different things. As you can see, we have a 9-hole mini golf course, but really it's like just, the sports bar, like the place that you'd come for a great time with your friends. It's really a community gathering space. Like, we wanted this to be a very inclusive space for everybody. We like to think of Tipsy Putt as like a very tactile place to be where you can get off of your phone and you're not just sitting with your friends looking at your phone. You're doing something interactive and having a conversation.
Speaking about her journey from her previous businesses to Tipsy Putt, Robinson tells the State Hornet what it's like to face challenges in the industry.
I've owned other businesses previous to Tipsy Putt. I worked in a medical spa industry for a long time. And that was a business that took me outside of Sacramento for most of my profession with that. So I really wanted something that would keep me in Sacramento, that would keep me in Northern California, where I could kind of create a community in Sacramento and make this an even better place to live and to visit. I do feel like, sometimes in Sacramento, I feel like I'm in this really beautiful bubble of a lot of other women business owners. And in California specifically, we just are in a beautifully diverse community. I do though think that when I go to a restaurant finance conference or a restaurant and bar industry conference, it is extremely male dominated. So that is a challenge. And so you do kind of have this chip on your shoulder. I do, at least, where I kind of feel like I need to overprove myself, even though I have the degrees, I have the background, but there's still that need to kind of prove that I am worthy of having a seat at the table, I guess. I think I was raised with the mindset that women are exactly the same as everybody else. We're all equals. So that's how I go into everything. I think when I start to get kind of a pushback, I pretend like it doesn't exist. That's kind of the answer. And then if it does exist, I typically just don't need whoever is giving me that pushback. So.
The Sac State alumna gave advice for students who want to own their own business and express what it's like transitioning from being a Hornet to a business owner.
Tipsy Putt means so much to me. We've been doing this now for over 5 years. We have 5 locations, so it is a big piece of my life now. I did my undergrad and my MBA at Sac State. And I really did utilize a lot of the foundational knowledge that I learned there, as well as other students to kind of help me build the idea for this business plan. There's really room for everybody at the table. So if you're getting an answer from somebody that you don't like, you just find another person to work with. Find your marketplace. Be fearless and don't give up.
I'm Sam Malone with the State Hornet. Thanks for watching.